evaluate the piecewise function. So very similar to yesterday's warm-up. I don't believe it's the same though. Okay, so we have f of x equals x plus 5 and then -4, and it's x plus 5 if x is less than -2 and -4 if x is greater than or equal to -2. Oops, sorry. Okay, so we were asked to find 3 different values, f of 3, f of -4, and f of -2. Okay, so I'm going to call on 3 of you guys to help me out here. Jamie.
Yes.
So you can pick anyone you want. Which one do you want to do?
The second one.
All right, so f of -4. Is -4 going to be less than -2 or bigger than or equal to -2?
Less than.
Perfect. So we're going to stick it into this equation. I'm going to have -4 plus 5. And what do I get when I solve that?
1.
Yep. Good job, Jamie. Thank you. Let's see. Marquez was not here. Abimail was not here. Deborah was not here. Regina? Regina, were you here? Okay. Henry.
Yeah.
Can you pick f of 3 or f of -2 to do for us?
I'll take f of 3.
Okay. And so is 3 going to be smaller than -2 or bigger than or equal to -2?
Bigger or equal to.
Yeah, so it's going to go with this. So what should I put right here?
So equals -4.
Yeah. And we're done. We don't put anything else with this because every single x value maps to the y value -4. Okay, so we're done. Thank you. Okay, and then Stephanie, Jarrell, Katie.
Yeah.
Will you do f of -2 for me, please?
Yes.
So is -2 smaller than or bigger than or equal to?
Bigger than or equal to.
Yep. And so what should our answer be?
-4.
Perfect. All right, and we're done. All right, what questions do you guys have about that warm-up? Okay, if there are no questions, we're gonna make document camera bigger. We're gonna go ahead and start on our notes for today. So let me get a clean sheet. You can just grab some notebook paper. You guys need to be writing this down along with me. All right, so we're taking notes on key features of our functions, okay? So this should be honestly review for you guys, but I want to make sure you know it. You guys are going to have your Unit 1 review tomorrow, and then your Unit 1 test on, well, I guess I'll probably assign it on Thursday tomorrow, but you'll have until sometime next week to complete the test. Okay, keep that in the back of your mind. So the key features, and we've talked about a lot of these, can include, so key features can include domain, range, y-intercepts, x-intercepts, maximums, minimums, let's see, areas of increasing, areas of decreasing, and in behavior. Okay, so we're covering this now because we've talked a lot about each of these things individually. And now we're making a whole list of them. You guys should know what domain and range are. You should know what behavior is from yesterday. And the rest of these we didn't talk explicitly about, but you should recognize them from Math 1 and 2, okay? So maximums are going to be points where the function has a tallest point. Minimums are where it has a lowest point. Okay. Y-intercepts are going to be where it intersects the y-axis. X-intercepts will be where it intersects the x-axis. Areas of increasing are when it's going up. It could be going up like this or up like this, and we always move left to right. And areas of decreasing are going to be when it's going down. Okay, you also could have a straight line instead of a curve, all right? But again, for both of these, you move left to right. All right. We talked about in behavior yesterday, and you guys should know domain and range. Questions on those key features? Do you need a minute to write this down, or are you guys good to go? Where are you at? Okay,
I need a minute.
okay, good. Thank you, Henry. Okay, so once we have all copied these key features down, we're going to go through and we're going to do 4 different examples, finding all of the key features for 4 different types of functions. So we'll do these for our function families that we talked about and at the beginning of Unit 1. So we'll do an example for a linear function, a square root function, a quadratic, and an absolute value. Okay, so we have 4 examples that we're going to do once you guys have these copied down. I guess I could spell this out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do example 1. Example 1 is going to be a linear function. Okay, and our function is going to be f of x equals 5x plus 8. Now, if you are like Miss Roberts, I see that function, but I have no clue what it looks like off the top of my head. That's okay. I have a solution. We are going to go to Desmos. Oh, apparently my server was unavailable, so my attendance didn't take. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and just graph the function. Okay, I'm going to go to my graphing calculator. Wait 1,000 years for it to load, and then type in my function, 5x plus 8. And I see here my linear function. It's just a line, has a positive slope. Okay. So I'm going to start writing down. We're going to need to find the domain. We're going to need to find the range. We'll start there. Okay, so domain and range should be something that you guys are very familiar with. Yvonne, can you help me out? You can pick either one to do, either domain or range.
Domain.
Did you say domain?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So for the domain, how far left can this function go? So I'm like following along. Does it ever stop going to the left?
No.
No. So what should my first value be?
Infinity.
Negative infinity, right? Because we're going left.
Mhm.
And then what about my other side? What should my other part be?
Positive infinity.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Okay, Jamarian. Jakeem was not here. Navre. Okay, Jonathan is not here. Man, we have pretty poor attendance today. Lisbeth?
Yes.
Okay, so help me do the range. How far down can this function go? Does it look like it stops?
No.
No, it doesn't look like it stops. So what should my first value be if it's going down forever? Lisbeth?
Yes.
So if we're going down forever, what value should I put right here?
I don't know.
So going down forever means that we're using infinity, okay? And we're going down, so we want to pick negative infinity.
Okay.
Okay, now if we look at how far up this function is going, how far up is it going? Does it ever stop going up?
No.
No, so what value should I put here?
The infinity. Can I say infinity?
Yeah, very good, Lisbeth. Infinity. Thank you. Thank you. Good job. All right, Jordan.
Yes.
Okay, so we've done domain and range. Now I need us to do the y-intercept and the x-intercept. And I think you can do both of these. Okay, so the y-intercept is where it intersects the y-axis. So I'm going to zoom back in so we can see. And so which of these points is going to be on my y-axis? That your y-intercept is on your y-axis, and the y-axis is vertical. It goes up and down.
0.
So it's two numbers. It's a point. It does start with 0 for my y-intercept. Okay, so my y-axis is right here. When I click on it, what point does it say on Desmos that I have?
8.
0, 8.
0,
Okay.
8.
Yeah, very good. It's two values together. It's a point, okay? Now the x-axis is down here, and I can click on that